Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing a book review of The Fisherman by Chigozie Obioma. I'll say that this text here, The Fisherman, is grounded by an Aristotelian concept of tragedy, which says that a good and a noble man, or let me say a good and noble-minded man, shows hubris and is brought down by the gods for it. Saying that, one of the characters here, Agwu, a father to Ikena, Boja, Obembe, Benjamin, and two other siblings, he wishes his children to be great people, like being doctors, being engineers, you see, being lawyers. But apparently he has, because of, let me say, his aspirations of his children, they have to struggle with fat. And by reading this text here, The Fisherman, Benjamin tells a story of his family and that of Nigeria. And he tells a story where, and okay, let me say he focuses majorly on his brothers. That is Ikena, who is the eldest brother. We have Boja and Obembe. So in the story here, I would say that the way the story here is narrated, it's a coming-of-age story, or in other words, it's a Bildungsroman. And the story here unfolds when a madman named Abulu gives a prophecy which totally disrupts the family of Agwu. And this prophecy was directed towards Ikena when he said that one of his brothers was going to kill him. And because of that prophecy, Ikena believed it. And because of it, he distances himself from the rest of his brothers and actually becoming violent, more so to his own brother Boja, which later on, Boja kills his brother Ikena. And because of this, I'll say that fear in the text became a catalyst of fulfilling the prophecy said by, or the prophecy of Abulu. And you'll see that this family, whatever the father aspired for his children actually comes to an end, because he like, for instance, Agwu, the father, had wished his children to go to Canada and have their studies, attaining the Western education, but he couldn't actually, none could achieve or could manage to go there, despite their father even getting the visas for them to travel before any major step would have been made for them to go. A bad omen used to happen in this family. And I will say that the author here is kind of creative. He's very creative. He uses animal imagery to describe or portray his characters. For instance, you see here, there's a place where he describes the father as the eagle, Agwu as the eagle, and he says that father was an eagle, the mighty bird that planted his nest high above the rest of his peers, hovering and watching over his young eagles the way a king guards his throne. And that's exactly how the father was throughout the text, the way he was protective of his own children. He describes Mrs. Agwu, who is Adaku, as a falconer. He also uses animal imagery to describe Boja as the fungus. I really don't know why he opted to use to use fungus to describe Boja. Ikena was a sparrow. Yeah, he was a sparrow. It's a good read, yes. But I really don't know why the author opted to kill the characters. I thought maybe I opted for a different thing, but just the idea of death itself, it's actually traumatizing to me. And I really want to know, why did the author decide to kill the madman? Because, okay, by killing the madman, does it mean that the African idea or their which word will I use here? The way the Africans are glued to superstition. Is it a way of telling Africans to stop embracing superstition and just doing something else? Or why did he actually opt to kill the madman? That's the answer I'm really trying to figure out in my mind and see why did he kill the madman? Although yes, he made a bad prophecy which disrupted his family, I think there's a better way he would have handled his characters as opposed to just killing characters one by one. Yeah. So I will say that lots of things is really actually captured in this text here. I would love to do more of it, but apparently I'm not writing a thesis. It's only a book review, so I'll have to start from here. Let's just catch up in our next episode. If you love me to review a book, kindly tell me which you love me to